Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sky Lounge. Here to review some anime, and this is just going to be Season 2 of My Hero Academia. So, we reviewed Season 1 last time, finished rewatching Season 2 again, English dub and English subbed. Definitely check it out if you haven't, because the Season 3 premiere is tomorrow, Saturday. It's going to be fucking awesome. So let's talk about Season 2 real quick. So the plot revolves around the same Class 1A heroes, including Izuku Midoriya and all his friends in class, as they progress through various challenges throughout their school year. One is the sports festival, and then the second major arc was the Stain arc, the hero killer Stain, and then third arc, final exam. So 3 major arcs are covered here, and honestly, I would say in terms of plot, in terms of how progression has happened, very solid storylines. You start seeing a lot of character motivations throughout the series now. Even if they're minor characters, you start seeing more and more, like the fucking animal dude, the dude who talks to animal, Coda. You get a little backstory for him, about a 10-second blip, but still pretty decent, because all the characters that you kind of had a little inkling of, oh man, they seem pretty decent in Season 1. Oh man, it goes full throttle in Season 2. So, what they're able to do with character progression, character development in Season 2 is pretty fucking fantastic, man. I mean, you got Izuku Midoriya, who, at this point in Season 2, and like towards the end, is very confident. He's not that shy, introverted kid, as we've seen in the first season. Now in the second season, you're kind of seeing him motivating himself, seeing people around him grow and evolve, and that kind of motivates him. And really, it's very inspiring to see that. I mean, as somebody who genuinely believes that, hey man, if you're succeeding, I shouldn't be jealous. I should be motivated by you succeeding for me to do better. Okay, so that's what I believe in, but they really do emphasize that kind of motif throughout the entire series in Season 2. And hilarious. I mean, all the characters start becoming more evolved, so to speak. So you get to see a little more crazy shit going on. And yeah, in terms of crazy shit, let's talk about the visuals real quick. So some of these fights in Season 2, they stepped that animation budget way up. And man, I'll tell you right now, the Todoroki versus Midoriya fight, Hero Killer Stain versus the 3 UA students, and All Might versus Katsuki Bakugo and Izuku Midoriya. One of the best animated, dude, I don't even know how to explain it. Those battles were pretty damn spot on in terms of animation. And, the stunning thing about My Hero Academia is, despite the dark stories they're telling more and more in this season, they somehow still get a good feeling of hero and comic books still. I mean, they still incorporate that very well. They've done it well in Season 1, but in Season 2, I feel like they've amped it up a little bit more. And so again, stories are a little bit more darker, so you'll see the music is still on par, maybe a couple of new tracks here or there, but generally the soundtracks are spot on. I mean, obviously You Say Run goes with everything, so hey. But the opening and the ending for both, there's two. There's actually 2. There's 2 openings and 2 endings. They split it between, I think, 10 episodes into the second season. So once they split it, you get to see how great these opening pieces are, especially that third opening. If you ever get a chance to check it out, just YouTube that shit. It is a fantastic little bit of music there. And so really, everything all just kind of culminates into this one fantastic season. And overall, though, I would say it feels like a cliffhanger. It definitely feels like a cliffhanger. This Season 2, as much things as they set up in terms of development, in terms of motivation for these characters, in terms of plot, it's a cliffhanger for Season 3. If you guys have read the manga or anything like that, there's going to be a hideout, the hideout raid arc, which is going to be pretty fucking fantastic. So I think they're going to have that kind of going on in Season 3, where they do foreshadow that in the last episode of Season 2. So some miscellaneous shit. I mean, obviously, I think the dub is pretty spot on. They did have to change Aizawa's voice actor for season 2, for those of you that didn't know that. But other than that, man, I mean, season 2, pretty solid. Again, if you guys are knocking on dubs right now, stop that shit. You gotta check out this dub for My Hero Academia. Again, some of the stuff they say in Japanese, you know, it doesn't translate well for localization in English. So they have to change some shit up. But at the end of the day, I think they still get it really, really decent. And so I always recommend for this series to watch both the sub and the dub. There's not a lot of series I would say that for, but this series especially, you should definitely try watching both. And you know what? Overall, fantastic fucking series, man. Fantastic season. And again, but I think it's a cliffhanger for what's to come in season 3, which we'll talk about tomorrow when it airs. So let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe, all that shit. Until next time, fuck off.